it going, my fellow collectors? This is Link's Reviews 9 Link, and today we have some Fallout Funko Pops 2 unboxing review. These are going to be absolutely amazing, so let's get right to it, shall we? Alright guys, so as I said, we have some Fallout Funko Pops 2 unboxing review. These are going to be absolutely amazing. So, starting off, we have number 1764. We have Lucy McLean, the main character of the Fallout TV series. Although, honestly, they're all kind of main characters at this point. We've got Lucy, we've got Maximus, we've got the Ghoul, we've got a couple other people, her brother now in Season 2. Spoilers for Season 2. Going to be absolutely amazing when those Funko Pops come out. Season 2 so far is absolutely amazing. But let's get back to Lucy McLean, number 1764, in her Vault-Tec outfit, with her Vault-Tec gun, or like her trank gun. So let's get it open and check them out. This is before she realizes the world is screwed. So idealistic. Oh, come on. Are you? There we go. I was like, this base is stuck in there like no one's business. But here we have Vault-Tec, Lucy McLean, or in her Vault outfit. And again, it's sometimes they really need to actually put something in these to stop paint from flowing in, because it makes it very difficult to get the pegs in. Well, here we have Lucy McLean with her Vault 33 backpack with a water bottle and her crisp, clean Vault-Tec outfit, which looks absolutely amazing. I love how realistic and actually good they look in the show, because honestly, in the video game they kind of look a little campy, which is the point. I mean, from our perspective, this is from the 50s and 60s era aesthetic, but in the show it actually looks really nice. I love the texture and depth they gave to it. So it looks very, very nice. But here we have Lucy McLean with her Vault-Tec pistol and Vault-Tec outfit with the Vault 33 backpack, and everything just looks absolutely amazing. Super nice, super crisp and clean. The paint actually looks pretty good on them, except around the hands. Hands are always tricky, especially when they're grabbing onto something. Some of the skin pigment is a little bit bleeding onto the gun, but not much. Only if you're paying attention will you notice. But the rest of her looks pretty good. All in all, amazing Funko Pop. Alright, so next up we have is Maximus, number 1765. He's an amazing character in the show. I love him. I love that he's trying to do, I love how in the beginning you see him, he looks kind of jaded. He is jaded, but he's also trying to leave the world in a better place than he found it. But everyone has their own idea of a better place. So here we have 1765, Maximus. Let's get him out of the box and check him out. Love how his armor looks. Love the T80. The T180 power armor just looks absolutely amazing. Just so cool. I love how rugged it looks. And here we have Maximus in his T180 power armor, and it just looks absolutely fantastic. If you, side note, and this is a plug for another channel that definitely doesn't need a plug. If you haven't seen the Hacksmith YouTube channel, they are currently building a real working power armor, but instead of nuclear power, it's going to be hydraulic power, or air hydraulic gas. I can't remember now, but it's been super cool so far. It's kind of slow because it's taking a lot of time. Plus, they're launching their Smith Blade, which is definitely something I would buy if I had the money for it. If I didn't blow all my money on this and cosplay. But still, absolutely fantastic. They are also coming out with 3D files for that armor as well. So if you ever want to print it, if you're a 3D printer, you can too. But here we have Maximus in his T180 armor, and he looks absolutely fantastic. It looks so rugged, so dirty, so gritty. All in all, amazing. The detail is fantastic. One thing I would think would be really cool is if they made the faceplate lower, but I understand why it doesn't. All in all, though, still absolutely fantastic. I love the cut across his nose. Scratch marks across the chest plate. All in all, fantastic. Alright, so next up we have is number 1766, the man who needs no introduction. And that is the Ghoul with CX404, which is Dog. Absolutely amazing looking Funko Pop. I love that he's got a hand in his mouth. But let's get him out of the box, check him out. I love the theory that someone did for Season 2 that the Ghoul helped start Necropolis, but then just left. I also love the theory that someone said that his daughter was actually Maximus's mom, which is possible, but I doubt it. And here we have Dog, and here we have the Ghoul. An absolute amazing character. I want to know how he lost his nose, though, because most ghouls still have their nose. He doesn't have a nose. Although some ghouls lose their nose, not all of them. Although some ghouls also don't lose the hair, he did. So he's full-on ghoul, though. He's kept his faculties, which is nice. Absolutely love his design. Love, like, the lone gunslinger. He's definitely from his era where he always did Western movies. Absolutely amazing Funko Pop. Let's look at Dog quickly. Dog, you got a little hand in your mouth. I don't know if that's completely sanitary, but you're just so adorable. I'm not going to hold it against you. So Dog's got a hand in his mouth, and then we've got the gunslinger. And I also love that he looks like he has a blue shirt, like an old Western, like that might still be his actual shirt from when he was wearing with his rodeo days. Or his acting days, and I do find that interesting. And I never actually noticed that. I love the jacket is all tattered up at the bottom, but it's still functional. I love how his little pistol, the one that he uses against the T-180 armors, absolutely amazing. Just so very cool. Hat is in great condition. Love the rifle on the back. He is just suited up and ready to destroy your life. Or save you, depending on how it goes. But here we have the gunslinger, and he looks absolutely amazing. I'm a little bit chill because I don't have much time to do this today, and it's very early in the morning, so I'm a little half tired, so I apologize for that. Alright, so next up, and finally, we have the icon, the mascot. We have Vault Boy, number 1767, and here's Vault Boy for you, who's based off of this guy right here, but then they swapped out his head when we think he stepped away from the branding. But still, absolutely amazing. Let's get this out of the box. Check it out. Vault 33 Vault Boy as well. So he's got the 33, so he is representing Vault 33. And here we have Vault Boy in all of his glory. Now, there's a theory that the one blonde girl with the eye patch, I can't remember her name now, is actually the model for Vault Girl, which there is a Vault Girl, and it's only referenced, like, I think, like, either once or twice. There's, like, a female bobblehead, and it almost looks exactly like her, before she got the eye patch. But still, absolutely fantastic Funko Pop. Love the bright blonde hair, very animated, very cartoonish. Looks completely unrealistic compared to all the other ones, completely different style. The simplicity of the Vault Tech outfit as well is more of like the classic, more of like almost like a pajama style. But still, absolutely fantastic. Love the big open smile with the white teeth. Amazing looking Funko Pop. Not seeing much wrong with it. Again, representing Vault 33. All in all, an amazing pop. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, share this video with friends, comment down below, and all of that jazz. And if you want to help support the channel, again, hit that subscribe button. If you like little 3D printed keychains, especially Bloodborne or the Pick of Destiny, or if you're interested in custom 3D prints, check out my Etsy. It's got all the details on there. I'm trying to grow that as well, because that part actually mostly helps support my cosplay that I do for conventions. Speaking of conventions, I do have one coming up in May, and then one in 4th of July weekend, which is Anime Midwest, which is the one I qualified for their Cosplay World Crown through MageCon, which I won Best in Craftsmanship for my Guts Golden Age armor. And I still have yet to post a single video about that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this, guys. As always, my fellow collectors, have a nice day, and peace out.